It's Sunday morning and we're heading out to the outdoor swap meet. In some states, the swap meet is called the flea market. What it is an outdoor space where vendors set up a little tent and they sell things for cheaper. Majority of the things are new, but some of them are used too. But we go to the new stalls because I don't like used stuff. And I'm gonna go buy a screen protector for my Galaxy S5 phone because I had to change it out because the other phone went out on me and it was on the warranty still, so they sent me a new one. Well, they say it's new, but I know it's not new because when I was trying to download my contacts, it says this device already has contacts. Do you want to keep them or not keep them? And so I didn't even keep them to be nosy. I just like get rid of it because I don't want to have to try to go delete people out of the phone that I don't even know. So that's what they do. They renovate these phones and send them back and say, oh, you got a brand new one. Stupid.
Where sue them? Sue him.
I know. Let's go over there.
Sue him for lying.
Sue them for lying. So it's what? 8:21. Where's the thingy?
8:21.
8:21. We normally go to the swap meet a little bit earlier because we want to beat the heat, but you know what? We're just gonna go straight to that booth, get that, and leave. Okay. So I just told Joel that he must be ugly because we watched this comedian Samore say when you're ugly, special little blessings open up for you. Like for instance, you go to a parking lot and a parking spot opens up for you. And one opened up for Joe to go, you must be ugly. He says, you like to call people ugly too much. Because I was accused of saying that about one of Joe's, what? Nephew's wife. And I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I just said, she's attractive. You know, and then the person was talking to me, said, you don't think she's beautiful? I'm like, she's attractive, you know, there's a difference. But I didn't say she was ugly.
Wow.
Cellular accessories. Hola, mami.
Hola.
¿Qué pasó?
How are you?
¿Viene usted?
Bien, gracias.
I know her. I need a screen protector for Galaxy S5.
Hi, Mama. Thank you so much.
That was pretty quick. We just went straight to Mama's booth, bought what we wanted, and bailed. No walking around. Usually this would be our exercise. We walk around all the different booths and say hi to our favorite vendors. But not today. We're on a schedule. So now it's off to Walmart, then the shop, then the egg ranch, then home to do my show, then eat lunch, and then go down to Mom. We're trying to leave at noon. And we normally eat lunch at 11:30. So that works out for us, so when we get there we're not ravenously hungry. When I go down to see her today, my job is going to be to convince she and my dad to select a new oncologist. My dad will help her select a new one. And go to somebody new, have all your files sent over there. I've always suspected that this guy gave my mom so much chemo when she didn't really need all that chemo. Because everybody that you hear get uterine cancer and stuff, they just go in and do the complete histo and then it's done. With my mom, they gave her 6 months worth of really, really strong chemo. And thank God I was able to go with her for every visit because sometimes they were mixing up the drugs. The first visit, they were really, really careful, and I wrote everything down that she's supposed to get when, you know, in sequence. And I took my little notebook with me every time I went. And sometimes they'd be giving her the stuff out of sequence. Like they have to give her poison, then saline, then poison, then saline, because chemo is poison. And they wouldn't be giving her that. Then they would charge her to unkink her hose, you know, that's giving her the medicine. And I'm like, when did you come unkink that? You know, I would go in there and question these things. You didn't unkink any hose. They say that they came with a saline push to unkink the hose. They never came back in that room once I was in there just to go put the other medicine. I unkinked all the hoses. I went in there and unraveled the hose whenever they would get kinked up. I took my mom to the bathroom. I did everything for her that the nurse should have been doing. But, you know, basically, you know, I'm there for that, for her. So they're just a bunch of crooks. They charge you, I think it's like $26 to unkink the hose. I was like, they better give me that $26. So I never trusted this guy, but still I want my mom under the care of somebody that can really be honest with her, and so we don't have to like live in fear and panic all the time. So I've got a job in front. I'm gonna go visit her for her birthday because you guys know I missed her birthday on Tuesday, but I'm really gonna go in there to plant subtle little seeds to tell her mom, you know, I don't want to scare her, but to tell her mom, you really need to go back in and see a new oncologist and keep up with your gyno visits and so on and so on. But I really do think she needs some probiotics and some prebiotics, and she's not eating any kind of fiber, and she really needs an overhaul of her diet. But so we're in town where mommy and daddy lives. So we're gonna go up Mom's hill. Can you guys see how steep that is? It doesn't look too steep, right? But it is so hard to walk, let me tell you. You don't want to be climbing this. And we're here. I'm getting ready to leave Mom's right now. It's almost 4 o'clock Sunday. So we spent quite a bit of time with her, and she was really excited to have us. She says, I think I just wanted some company. So I didn't vlog when I was there because she said she wasn't camera ready, and I want to be respectful of that. But she's doing pretty good, and Joe is somewhere down there in the yard with my dad looking at something or the other. My dad has a green thumb, so he's always showing off his stuff that he planted. And I'm waiting up top here for him to come so we can go. And it'll be in 45 minutes to an hour ride back home, but we're ready to roll. Look at the beautiful view my mom and dad has. All that over there is LA. Gorgeous, isn't it? So I'm heading to the post office to send out this package. Take a look at it. You know, I have a lot of wonderful viewers and subscribers to YouTube, and every so often I try to do something nice for them. But this time around, this person's not just a viewer and a subscriber, she's a fellow YouTuber. And I really like her show. She's a vlogger. I talked about her at the cooking channel already, Smart Mom 1981. And I just get so happy when I watch her show. You know, I think she's honest, and I like her family, and I decided I wanted to do something nice, so I made a little care package, and I'm shipping it out, and I'm really excited to ship it out. Joe's going with me to the post office to help me because it's kind of heavy. And then we have to go pick up our car because the Jeep was under a recall, and they did the work. They had to put a tow hitch on so that if we get hit in the rear, we don't burn to death. Nice, huh? So we're gonna go pick up the Jeep, then come back, and then still have to put in an hour's worth of work printing, and then start packaging whatever we printed. So our day is not done, even though it's what, 11:30. We're gonna lose a good 3 hours in a day, right, Joe, to do all this. But you know what I do? I either go home and cook, or I go home and edit. I don't waste time. We have to start going to the gym, and we have to eke out time to go to the gym, so it's gonna cut into my editing time. But I'm not gonna complain because I don't want to sit there and die of a heart attack while I'm editing. So I'm going to the gym. So we're at the post office. So just like we thought, this would take till 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock and we're heading back into work. And I have an hour's worth of printing to do. And after that, we'll probably come home. I'm not doing no packing today. I know the boss. I'm friendly with the boss. Boss ain't saying nothing. He tired.
It's a bad thing when you're sleeping with the boss.
You're an idiot, Joe. It's a little bit after 4 o'clock and we're heading home. We finished printing a while back, but I just remembered today is the 30th of March, and I just remembered that I have to file my property taxes for the business. They charge you to use your own stuff. I think I told you guys that before. So I have to claim the machinery and stuff like that, and then I have to pay 1.something% of the value of the machine, not for what I paid for it, but what they deem is the value. And even when the recession hit and the value decreased, they didn't decrease my payment. So that money supposedly goes into the schools in this area where we have our business. So we had some privileges to where Jada would have been able to go to the schools here, Jada and the boys, when we were doing, because we started this business when Jada was 5. And I didn't switch them from the city where we live to this one though, because it just seems like the level of education is a little bit lower in this neck of the woods over here. So I quickly filed. I don't have to pay anything yet. I pay in August, but you have to file by April 1st. And I don't normally put it off. I was ready to do it way back in February, but they didn't send the paperwork. And I called them about it. The paperwork came that same day. And I was like, okay, let me get through income tax first, and then I'll do this. So I am so glad I remember that, because I would have paid a stiff penalty if I didn't file by April 1st. So I'm really, really happy that I remembered. So we're gonna get a bite to eat, some type of protein, and then Joe and I are gonna go change our clothes and go to the gym. I'm really looking forward to it. I enjoyed it when I went for the first time on Saturday. We couldn't go Sunday because Joe was in too much pain, because he went every day since Thursday. And he has to remember he's just getting back into the swing of things. I was able to edit my show when I went home, when Joe went to go get the Jeep. I was able to do a voiceover and edit my show. The voiceover stressed me out to no end, because every time it seems like when I'm recording, somebody will come down the hallway and you hear the room door open, and somebody will call my phone right at the same time. I don't know how they know I'm home in the middle of the day. And they will, the dogs will bark. And I don't like hearing that stuff in the recording, so I kind of have to start over every 2 seconds. And I've already edited Joe's little show that's going to go up on Wednesday. And then after that, I have to edit a show that I want to upload on Easter Sunday. And it's not a cooking show, but it's for the cooking show. And then after that, I have to get my butt in the kitchen and start recording again. Oh boy. Anyways, I love doing it, so it's not a complaint at all. I really love doing YouTube. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and please check out my other two channels, the product review channel, Bear Pantry Talk, and the cooking show, The Bear Pantry Show, where you will find over 100 Belizean recipes.